so that the children can return back to school. And the Attorney General of the Federation has the inherent powers to take over this matter under Section 174 of the Constitution, that Baba Lateef Fagbemi should take over this matter and discontinue the charge against the children. I cried in open court because of this grave injustice that has been done to these kids.
Hello my people, welcome to my channel. This is Raja TV News. Well, my people, things are really getting bad. Things are really getting worse in this very country called Nigeria. Nigeria has been a country of 1 week, 1 trouble. There must be a negative story in this very country called Nigeria. To this extent, they have decided to imprison 76 children after detaining them. But the law says after 48 hours, you have to charge them to court. But these people, they stayed more than 3 months in jail before bringing them to court. In fact, what is the fundamental right of every average Nigerian? Where is our child's right to protect our children? In fact, they were charging them for the felony of what? Treason, the public disturbance, destruction of properties. Then what is really going on? How can a child of 14 years be charged with mutiny? What does he know about mutiny? These children, they were not in schools. These children, they have not seen four corners of classroom. Then tell me, you will not charge them for mutiny, treason. So this is you call them the future generation. What is the hope of a future generation? Nigeria have been, I don't know whether we are practicing democracy or autocracy. Is it dictatorship that we are practicing in the country? Things are really getting bad. Things are really getting hard. Let me allow you to listen to what the lawyer of Nigerian said. Then I will be right back for more analysis.
We brought to the court today, all of them are adults. Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspect standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of a democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you? You go back home and sit. Everybody is enjoying their fundamental rights. Nobody is abusing their rights. Everybody is enjoying free movement, and everything's are moving fine in the country. These boys, only for no reason, they started protests, violent protests with the flags, foreign flags, Russian flags. Haba, is that what we want in this country? Don't mind the Defense Council. They will always say something to tarnish the name of Nigerian police. It's not true. In my own case, we filed charge against 43 defendants, and all of them were produced to the court today. All of them are adults. Forget about what they are telling you, that they are small children, this and that. Ask the Defense Council, do they truly know the suspect they're defending?
In there. Yes, I have some points from what this man said. This man, he said that the council government don't even know the people they are defending. That is to say that the people who committed this problem were not even these children. That is to say that these children, they are innocent of the crime. He said the people who committed the crime, they were not there. You saw what the lawyer said. He said us also that things are moving well in the country, that the things are going well in the country, that people are moving freely in the country. Then the question is, where is the issue of insecurity in this very country? What happened to our insecurity? Things are moving fine in the country. What are we suffering today? Is it not the issue of petrol? The insecurity in the country, what happened to it? The basic amenities, what happened to it? I bet you, if government have done what they're supposed to have done, these children, they will not see them outside. No one will ever have that time to come and protest against the government because of hunger. They're supposed to be in school. They're supposed to be doing one thing or the other, be busy with them, their life. Let me allow you to see what the defendant of these children, what he said about the...
While we were in court this morning, and shortly before the plea of the defendants, mainly underage children could be taken. Some of them who were looking quite malnourished, who were looking quite very sick, started snapping in court before the Honorable Justice Egwatu. Justice Egwatu, upon seeing the fainting of these young persons of school age, had to had to stand down proceedings abruptly. We had to rush some of these young children to the clinic within the facility of the court for them to be resuscitated. Some of them are still receiving treatment as I speak to you in the clinic. These young persons has been arrested since the 2nd day of August 2024.
No food.
Over 3 months.
No food.
They've been left without clothing, without housing, without proper care. They are looking very malnourished. As you can see the videos that are flying around social media.
You're informed that they are taking Gary only.
They were kept at the Kuje Correctional Center
and police.
and at the IRT, the notorious IRT at SAS Abatua. At SAS Abatua. Now, this is the facility that has held our young children that are being kept by this government over allegations of attempting to overthrow the president. The question now comes to, how can a 12, 13, 14-year-old boy who is looking very frail and malnourished attempt to overthrow the president? That is a matter for another day. But we have filed an application contesting and challenging the powers of the courts to try these young persons. And this objection is founded on very solid foundation. The Constitution of Nigeria in Section 18 vests on the government the responsibility of educating young persons. The Universal Basic Education Act and the Children and Young Persons Act vest upon the government the duty to educate its younger ones. Section 2 of the UBEC Act mandates the government to provide education for its young persons, free compulsory education for all young persons. Unfortunately, young Nigerians have been arraigned in court today on a 10-count charge of an attempt to overthrow and overhaul the government of Nigeria. They have been granted bail. We will strive hard to meet the bail conditions if we can. The conditions are quite neck-breaking. It is like giving bail with the right hand and taking with the left hand. We will strive and do our best to perfect these conditions. But if we cannot meet the bail conditions, we will come back to the courts and seek for a variation, because we have shown that these are young persons who are hungry. The essence of the protest of August 2nd is to end hunger in the land. And we saw them in court today, looking quite malnourished. The problem persists, but we'll come back.
Why should small children, why should they spend 93 days in police custody when they should be in school? And the government can arrest 10, 12, 13-year-old and keep them in custody for 93 days. But the government has not been able to arrest Yabelo 6 months after. Is it not a parody of some sort that we have two separate countries? One country for the rich, one country for the poor. Our laws are very clear. is 48 hours. The police are in breach of the fundamental rights of these children. So we are not going to delve into the substance of the issue, which is already before the court, so that we will not make remarks that are sub judice. But what we are saying, very simple, Yaya Bello, 6 months later, has not been arrested. But you arrest our children, you keep them in custody for 93 days. These children, they are already looking like they have kwashoko. They are malnourished. You understand? Then you cannot keep them in custody for this long. This is the reasons why our rating in the Human Rights Index is poor, is bad. You understand? The Tinubu government should discontinue the charge. We make a passionate appeal to the AGF, you know, Baba Latif Fagbemi, that he should discontinue the charge. He should take over the matter and discontinue against these children, so that the children can return back to school, and the Attorney General of the Federation has the inherent powers to take over this matter under Section 174 of the Constitution. That Baba Latif Fagbemi should take over this matter.
Yes, thank you for being there. You heard what the lawyer said, that these children, they have that fundamental right to have compulsory education. Then where is the education? There's no education in the country as a result of what? Bad economy. Then the second lawyer said, there's a person he asked, he said, where is Yaya Bello for 6 months? The Nigerian government, they were unable to capture this man for 6 months. Then what is the offense between Yaya Bello and these very children? How do you compare them? That's it, to show you that there's no democracy in this very country. That is to show you that nothing is moving fine in this very country, that people are suffering. There's no justice. In fact, the Chief Justice of this country is supposed to be ashamed of herself. She is a mother, a woman. Imagine these children happen to be her grandchild, her grandchildren. How will she feel? What do you think she will be doing? In fact, my people, let me leave you here, but remember to subscribe my YouTube channel and also like my videos. Thanks for watching.